thank you all for coming to this meeting. I do hope that you've all washed your hands before attending. Not that it matters, we are several 100 miles apart. Okay, so the first thing that I have to get in touch with you all about is obviously we're going to keep going throughout this crisis. Regardless, we cannot close the doors, not because the insurance company isn't paying out, but because I decided in a cost-saving measure not to get any. So we'll be pushing on as normal. Now, we're obviously a business consultancy. We're working with a lot of different businesses, so I want to hear from all of you. Michael, if you could please just mute your microphone, okay? I know you're working with your home with your kids right now, but if you just mute your microphone. Brilliant, thank you, Michael. So what we'll be doing, we're going to go through each of the businesses one by one. I'm going to give you what my top-down views are, and then I want you to come back to me with your ideas as well. So the first thing that I want to address is the fish foot spa. First thing I want to address is the fish foot spa. I understand you've been working on that, David. What's your view on that? It was already illegal, that's true, but in this crisis, people are even less keen on it. You don't think we should have taken them on as a client? Okay, well, David, that's a very smart mouth you've got on you, so maybe consider that during this period of difficult economic times. All right? Figure out what we're going to do with the fish foot spa. You really have to mute your microphone, Michael. Okay? You have to mute your microphone. I can hear your kid crying. You can't go and deal with them. You were in a meeting. If your kid was crying at home right now and you were at work, you couldn't just go deal with them, could you? That's not allowed. You have to stay at work, which is where you are, which is your home now. Your home is your work now. Right, next one. The National Union of Toilet Attendants is struggling to get people to pay up. Numerous reasons. One, people don't like them anyway. But two, we're finding that a lot of people don't want to make any kind of contact with them, especially with anything that they've touched. One thing I suggested was that they vary up the different songs you can sing while washing your hands. So, if someone comes in and they look a bit, how to put it in a 52%-y, maybe sing like Jerusalem at them. Yeah, Jerusalem, you know Jerusalem. And did those feet in ancient times fuck off to Jerusalem. That one. Get them to sing that one. And if they're looking like they're a bit liberal, just sing Lizzo at them. Ethnicity dependent. Okay, what else have we got here? The charity collection teams on the street. More than anything, people are running away from them. Only now the excuse is more than just moral guilt. So we're looking to invest in 6-foot-long pens so that people can sign from a distance that's respectable. So we'll see if that works. Just to say that the charity Tough Mudder event is off. I know that we're all really looking forward to it, getting down and dirty, but in the present climate, it just seems suicidal. Michael, I really can't emphasize enough, okay? Every time that you, touch your computer, it's unmuting your microphone, and I can hear your kids, okay? At this stage, Michael, I'm going to call social services, because I don't know what you're doing to them, okay? But they're really crying their heads off. Okay, anything else on here that we want to do? Yes, the bird sanctuary has gotten back to us. They're really struggling right now to get custom in to support the birds. I've suggested that they adapt like a lot of restaurants have and do deliveries, not of the cooked birds, although if things get bad. But what I'm suggesting is more that we suggest door-to-door owl salesman services. So you turn up with an owl. You put it by the door, you take a few steps back, and then they can interact with the bird, and then give the bird some money, and the bird will take the money to the person there. So I'm suggesting that, the door-to-door owl experience. It does require that the person answering the door has their own gauntlet, but we're optimistic that people can improvise them out of oven gloves. So we're just trying that right now, and that is all I've got written down here for the time being. Any notes, any ideas that you got coming in, do send them through on the company Slack, which is, of course, slowly turning into a sort of Samuel Pepys-esque diary of this time. Thank you all very much for attending this call. I hope that once we all turn this off, we're all going to get on with our jobs and not just sit around doing other things. Thank you very much for joining the meeting, and hopefully see you all later.